Breathe in deep, breathe out long. Welcome to Love Supreme Breathe. Tonight, Self Love Part 2, Daily Resurrection. Self Love Part 2, Daily Resurrection. So, how can we stay in love with ourselves in today's time of constant adjustment and uncertainty? Right now, create a quiet, safe space where you can be with us without interruption. As usual, have a pen and journal or paper nearby, and remember to turn off all audio visuals that pull you to the outer world. This is your sacred opportunity to give thanks and commune with the highest self within. Breathe in deep, breathe out long, all your fears and anxiety. No thoughts, no worries. You are in a safe space, and this time belongs to you. Now, whether you're sitting on a chair or sitting cross legged on the floor, even in your car at a safe place, take a comfortable sitting posture with your back straight but not rigid. Breathe and relax your shoulders downward and gently roll them back. All of this helps to open our chest for maximum breathing. Focus on your neck. Is it nice and loose, gently supporting your head? Take a deep breath in and gently turn your head slowly to the right, as far right as you can, without strain, and breathe out long and hold the position. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in deep. Gently turn your head back to the center and breathe out long. Fantastic. Now, for the other side, take a deep breath in. Slowly turn your head to the left, as far left without strain, and breathe out long. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in deep. Gently turn your head back to the center and breathe out long. Now, slowly lower your chin down towards your chest. And if your shoulders remain stable and relaxed, you should feel a gentle pull at least between the back of your neck and shoulder blades. Breathe in deep and gently roll your head in one direction, all the way around, and return to center. Breathe out long. Then repeat. Breathe in deep and gently roll your head in the other direction, all the way around. Return to center and breathe out long. So when we breathe in deep and breathe out long, it should sound something like this. Okay. So the deeper you breathe in, the more air you could breathe out long if you can. Okay. And it takes practice. Awesome. So, how did all of that feel? Great. Now let's focus on any tension in the rest of our body. Relax your facial muscles, your forehead, relax your jaw, and allow your lips to slightly part to allow gentle airflow. Breathe deeply and relax your chest, mid back, arms, fingers, stomach, especially your stomach. When our stomach is tense, we don't digest well. And when we don't digest well, the toxins build up and we don't get the nourishment that we need. So relax your stomach, breathe, and relax your stomach muscles. Relax the lower back, and so on, all the way down to your toes. Breathe and relax. Again, breathe in deep and breathe out long. And now, as we focus on our spine and the electrical current pulsating up and down and all around our spine and back, let's take a moment to do gentle torso stretches. So we will begin with our left side, then the right side. If you are sitting cross legged on the floor, you can use your left hand as an anchor to keep your torso steady as you bring your right hand over your left thigh. Okay, so you're sitting cross legged, you're turning as far as you can without strain, left hand behind your back on the floor to hold your torso in place as an anchor, and your right hand reaches across your left thigh easily. Don't pull unless you can do it without strain, and vice versa when we do the right side. If you are sitting on a chair, you can perform the actions with both feet flat on the floor. Just remember to keep your back straight and your shoulders relaxed. And remember, when we start an action, we will breathe in deeply, complete the action, breathing out long. Ready? Take a deep breath in and gently turn your torso slowly to the left, as far left as you can without strain, using your left hand as an anchor on the floor behind you and your right hand stretched out over your left thigh, and breathe out long and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in deep, gently turn back to the center and breathe out long. Excellent. Now for the other side. Take a deep breath in and gently turn your torso slowly to the right, as far right as you can without strain, using your right hand as an anchor on the floor behind you and your left hand stretched over your right thigh. And breathe out long and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in deep, gently turn back to the center and breathe out long. So you hear me say gently turn, gently roll, or gently lower. That's because when we come out of a position, you don't want to shock your body. Okay. This is part of self love. You want to go in gently and return out of it gently also. Okay. Awesome. Self love, part two, daily resurrection. So, what is daily resurrection? Just keep breathing at your normal pace as we listen. How can we stay in love with ourselves, especially in today's world? Because, see, if we don't love the human, the person in the mirror, no matter how much makeup or fierce clothes we wear, the world around us reflects how we really feel inside. The human heart does not lie. The human heart does not lie. And down the rabbit hole we go, seeking validation and becoming addicted to the opinions of others and the news, social media, and so on and so forth. We let our inner guard down, which allows anyone and anything to infiltrate our mind and spirit with toxic vibrations. But those of us who have practiced and continue to do the things that nurture self love know how to fortify, protect ourselves from distractions, people, and things that are not in our best interest. We rise every day with a new level of hope, faith, and a fresh positive outlook for ourselves and life in general. Three words came up for me as I prepared for tonight's session with you. Again, protection and check in, capital I and N, check in, and gratitude. And breathe. Continue to breathe. Protection, check in, and gratitude. So, as you journal your interaction with thoughts that came up for you and continue to evolve for you in tonight's session, marinate on the definitions I am about to mention for each of the three words I shared with you. Protection, check in, and gratitude. Ever heard the phrase stay prayed up? Well, that's a major way we fortify or protect our spirit, hearts, and minds. Mindfulness, prayer, meditation are our shield from distraction. Mindfulness, prayer, meditation are our shield from distraction. Then we can rise with clarity and a sense of personal security. Check in or vigilance. Today's life commands focus and paying attention. Those of you who have heard past podcasts know at the end or near the end, part of our sign off is pay attention. So, paying attention to our own mental, spiritual, and physical responses to the outer stimuli. Do you have control over what happens? If so, to what extent? If not, let it go. It's not our battle. Also, check your own thoughts that shape your narrative, which can be the negative story we tell ourselves based on our upbringing, culture, worldly influences, and so on. Or we can practice changing our thought pattern to tell a more vibrant narrative that opens us up for new possibilities and allows us to create and innovate and thrive. And the third word, gratitude. When we love ourselves, it's easier to be grateful, isn't it? And we can practice gratitude for any and everything and everyone. Thank God, thank yourself, and the people who have your back. Be grateful for the life lessons you learned, regardless of how painful the experience. You win as a great learner. You can rise every day with a clear conscience and in love with self and life. Daily resurrection, self love. and breathe. So, as we begin to journal, don't worry about grammar or spelling. Write nonstop. This is spontaneous writing. Write nonstop without censoring yourself. Even if it doesn't make sense, just write what's there. Eventually, you'll come back to the topic Self Love, Part 2, Daily Resurrection. Okay? And begin. So, if you're just joining us right now, we're journaling our thoughts and any aha moments about tonight's topic Self Love, Part 2, Daily Resurrection. Okay, we'll have a couple more minutes of writing nonstop, spontaneous writing. Again, don't worry about grammar, just write what comes up for you. Okay, finish up your thoughts. Fantastic. Slowly breathe in as deep as you can and slowly breathe out long. Breathe in your intention and breathe out and release any self doubt, any anxiety that stifle your creative freedom. Breathe. So, our assignment is to continue to continue to journal your thoughts about today's session. Self Love, Part 2, Daily Resurrection. Document any aha moments that came up for you, discoveries, anything you discovered about yourself. Don't judge it, just observe. We will go deeper into some of the most popular topics of all the podcasts we've done so far. And starting in September, we'll go back over some of the popular topics um, and do an immersion. Okay? Protect your sanity. Reach out to qualified professionals them as professional mirrors who can validate how we feel and help us unpack any concerns or issues we experience. Also, intensify your faith, whatever your faith is. Perhaps there's a pastoral care or spiritual care department at your place of worship to help you in your time of distress. This too is self love. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. May the vibration of your noble intentions attract blessings and the protection of God's grace over your life. Tonight's outro is by Tim Thurston. Some of you may have heard of Tim before. Over the holidays, he participated in our final um, or our finale just before New Year's. Well, this song that we're about to hear is called Free Like. Okay? Free Like.
I'm knocking down these four
And
walls.
it's available on
I'm packing
all
my bags today.
music
I'm getting
platforms.
out of here. I gotta get on my way. And when you see me again, please don't expect the
Pay
same.
attention. Be well. Love
I've
fearlessly.
got a new point of
Thrive.
view. I'm looking beyond myself. There's
Pay
nothing more to
attention. Be
prove.
well.
And I can't be no
Love
one else when you don't
fearlessly.
see me again.
Thrive.
Just know that I'll be
It'll be
free.
interesting how this sounds.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be your
yeah.
DJ. Anyway, enjoy.
Free like the sunlight, free like the blue skies, free to open my eyes, free with a new state of mind. Places we dream to be, free like love, free like life, free to be alive in my own life. I'm gonna start today and build what I did not see. I'm learning how to pray. In the midst of disbelief, the dreams that seem far away are closer than they seem. I'm learning more each day how to let go of anything and all the things that they say don't have to apply to me. It's time to make a change. Gonna set my spirit free. Ah, yeah, yeah. Cause I wanna be free like the sunlight, free like the blue skies, free to open my eyes, free with a new state of mind, free like the open seas and the places we dream to